that goes back to, we got to keep pulling each other up. You know what I mean? And
Definitely.
I feel that like when an article like that comes out, it's not a lot of money in the States, in the stands of, oh, this is the money, but like let's say I was holding 200,000 for you from this deal. You know what I mean? I don't know what else anyone else is holding for you, but like that article literally like
buckle that.
Could have buckled that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
200,000 can go a long way.
Yeah, let's go. Yo,
you know what I mean?
I'm an independent artist. It goes all the way.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So a big part of what I do, I'm always trying to say I'm trying to make the brand see us differently. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make business see us as there's a mind behind this. There's a mind behind the tour. There's a mind behind the strategy that understands people more than any brand can. You know what I mean? I'm always trying to bring that. So at times when you get that feedback and then I do meet up with you and I'm like, yo, Steve, what the? And you're like, yo, Slick, I'm like, fuck, you know what I mean? But these are the reasons why I have a paper. I don't have a problem with the old media. Yeah. But I say I go to Tidal because it's owned by someone in the culture. They'll always respect the culture. Yeah. All these platforms, no one respects the people that own it. Don't even respect the culture to know what they're taking away. Yeah. Because what's 200K to them? At the end of the day, if they rip Stilo apart and that other guy still gets his salary, it's a job to him. It's a job to him.
He's just doing his job. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Because the crazy thing about like publications and whatever, the wildest thing about it all is like, when it's all said and done, it's like, okay, but Stilo, since you're the person with the equity that we're dragging down, we're not willing to hear your story though. Like nobody was willing to put out my report. You know what I mean? Had sit downs with people, interviews with people. Nobody put the story out because it's not a story because I'm telling the truth. I'm not out here dragging anybody's name through the mud because that's not my character. My character, like I'm one of those people like, if I got a problem with you, I tell it to your face. And anybody in the game can say that. And rather you hate me because we spoke about it than for you to hate me not knowing what I said about you. You know what I'm saying? Or assuming, you know? And that's why I can then turn around people that I've maybe argued with or had like a little tiff with, turn around and hang out with them. You know what I'm saying? And one of the best examples I can set, and which is the beautiful example about the game, is myself and Spuda Rock. Me and Spuda Rock, like, something was miscommunicated about what was said between him and I. It got blown out of proportion. We ended up knuckling up, and then we squashed it, and now we're homies. We talk, we FaceTime each other on the regular, not on some, oh, when I see you at a party, what's up? It's like, yo, what's going on? Ukraine, what's been good? You feel me? And that for me shows that we're growing as human beings. You know what I mean? And as men, we can sort it out. It's nothing, you know? So but at the end of the day, for me, I think, and the wildest thing, I did an interview with DJ Spoo on his breakfast show, and they played a song that I didn't release that talks about that whole situation. I didn't release just for like, I was just like, I'm not trying to pollute the tropics with all this jazz, so I'm just gonna leave it. Somehow they got this joint, and they played this joint, and it literally like, a lot of the fans that were like listening in, they were just like, wow, I never actually got the story. I really want the song, put it out. And I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about putting it out, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I will at a later stage, but for now, it's literally like my main focus is like good energy, good vibes, and just pushing the tropics to the max, you know? Because even this weather is like, this is the tropics. People are like, no, but it's not sunny. Like, you need to understand that the tropics, whatever the weather, palm trees are out there, you know what I mean?
They out there just like swaying.
You feel me? Coconuts, you know what I mean? That's how it is. You got to be happy regardless of the weather. You feel me? And that's what it's about.
So, I mean, what is the story though? You know, I mean, I was just generally out of a general interest, but you know, it's a personal thing. We all carry each other, you know. I mean, whether we acknowledge it or not, I feel like I carry you the same way I carry wherever I go. When I talk about this culture, I'm carrying you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And whenever you do whatever
coming
you
at this culture like you like that. What's his name? Omar? What's that guy? The guy that breaks down Get Out.
Yeah. You
coming at the culture like Omar.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
Facts.
But on the real, I feel like, I'm the same way. I feel that how you carry yourself carries what I say out there also.
Yeah.
Les was here, we talking about different things. I got various artists here, but we carry each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It don't matter. I keep saying it don't matter, like whether AK and Anand's got an album out and do whatever they do, what they do outside there, they carry us. They carry the culture.
Definitely.
Philip is not about Casper, it carries the culture. It's in our generation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my thing is that I think it's key because to just go, yo, this was the story, because I need to, with conviction, be able to defend you.
Yeah,
wherever I go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so ultimately the bottom line, so like open shut, the bottom line is that the state has withdrawn both cases from both parties, because I got a case laid against me and I laid a case against her because it was literally, I'm not gonna say what she did, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? There's really nothing to what I was accused of. But literally, like, what my lawyer said to me is that everything correlates from both ends, and you didn't. It's not like you're saying something else and she's saying something else. You guys are saying the same things, but some things are just more embellished on one side. So the state has since withdrawn the case, and there's no case to it. And yeah, it's done, because I definitely. And there wasn't at no point did we see a girl that looked like a girl, any picture of a girl that was beaten up.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's just like if we go on any platform, we'll probably just see a girl having a good time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shining, doing the thing, as pretty as she is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're gonna see. Like at no point you'll see like, oh my God, look at me, look at me. You feel me? Because yo, I'm jiggy. Like any other girls that have been in my presence, whether it's for a drink, a hangout, a conversation, know that I'm funny. The most I'll do to you is probably roast you, but I've never hit a girl.
But you don't need that though, you know.
I'm not that type of dude,
but you're not struggling.
I'm
just saying. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You don't need that shit. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
There's like very few people out here with a catalog as strong as mine, and you know. And Slicker is definitely one of them. You feel me? The OG got one of the best catalogs I've seen in this game. So, come on, B. Come on.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. It's like, when niggas get accused of like, but nigga, you know how many rejects we got? You know how many rejects and ejects that we got?
You feel me?
Like, I don't need to beat you. I just need to go to the reject. I made a mistake.
You feel me? Like, yo, I slipped up. Come on, take me back.
You know what I mean?
You feel me? And that's exactly what it is. But facts is facts, and that's the truth. You know what I mean? But obviously, to all the women out there, ultimately, it's one of those things where I definitely, I won't say I don't encourage any of those actions and and that kind of vibe, infidelity or whatever. But if it's your vibe, dude, that's your vibe, because there's women out there that do it too. And if it's your vibe, and nobody can take you away from your vibe.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's how I feel. You know, I'm not gonna say no, cheating is wrong. I don't know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If people still do it, I think there's a chance. There's a bit of right in it. I'm just saying. Hey,
there's a bit of right, there's a bit of wrong.
You feel me?
It depends how you feel about it.
You know, they do say, the term player comes from somewhere.
Yeah.
And I was watching something very interesting. The 25th anniversary of the Kings of Comedy. Watch that. It's a beautiful, beautiful, like, production, whole thing. It's amazing.
I'm gonna check that out.
Watch
I'm
that.
gonna check that out. I was interested in combo. I see you got the verse from Malum, Sanel, and Mashaya. So I figured you never got the verse from the vocals. Never came from Ricky. So you just used a clip.
No, actually, shout outs to KK1 Beats. He produced the beat. He produced the track. The track came with Ricky's vocals. The beat came with Ricky's vocals.
Oh, okay.
The beat came with Ricky's vocals, so you know what I mean? And it's a no-brainer for me.
Course.
That's my bro. That's, you know what I mean? That's Sam. So I'm like, yo, it came with Ricky's vocals? We good. So we gonna use that.
Yeah.
Feel me? did the track, called up Smee. I didn't called up Smee, called up Sanede, called up Mashaya. Didn't tell them that Ricky's vocals were on.
Yeah, yeah.
Got them in the studio. We recorded the joint, and when we're done recording the joint, played the whole joint with Ricky's vocals on. But it was like, whoa, when did he record that? And he was like, nah, don't worry. It's all a part of the bigger picture.
Yeah.
So it was one of those. But it was such a beautiful vibe, man. We hadn't been in studio together like that in such a long time, all together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So bringing Combo to life was such a beautiful thing, and also it was like, I think it's such a dear song to everyone's heart in terms of like the messaging of the song.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because it's literally like, yo, everybody on that song has had the game steal or strip away things they brought to the game, and not even be thankful for it and unapologetically just take it away from them. So that's why Combo is such a very sentimental track. Like I think it's a very like culty like chant song. I think that's some Zabalazo shit.
I love Combo. Like when I did listen to Combo, it literally did hit me because it was very much like that shit of ownership. You know what I mean? That ownership. That like, you know what I mean? And like, you know, the importance of ownership is that I keep on saying, I gotta claim that Stilo does this shit. You know what I mean? I gotta claim that Stilo, like from a Combo, from the fashion aesthetic, I don't need to be, I gotta claim. If someone says to me, yo, Slick, I got $1 million for you. You gotta do the fashion thing. If I don't go, I can't do this. But I know someone else. I ain't done my job. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
And it's one thing to shout it out like, oh, whatever. But it's when like the real opportunities come, and you need to push forward the right people.
That's exactly what it is.
You know what I mean? And that's us owning this shit. And that's why this shit ends up in the wrong hands and people are misappropriating it. Because, you know, some cat is sitting there in a room acting like he came up with this shit. And like, you know, this is how he lives. You know what I mean?
Because the game has tried to Joe Budden cats like me since the beginning. Since we started, you know what I mean? They've tried to Joe Budden us in the sense of it, they'll steal something from us or something that we gave them and then turn around and say, no, you just bitter because you're not popping with it. And it's like, I wasn't checking for that. When I did it, I wasn't checking for that. You need validation with it. I don't need validation. That's why I did it. And I could do it behind closed doors. I could do it wherever because I'm not checking for your validation. And that's why and the beautiful thing is that shout outs to my lungs is like, regardless of everything that's transpired in his life, he's gotten his moment when he dropped his album, how he wanted to do it. And is curating his career the way he wants to do it. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, that's the power. Because it's like, what's it worth when you're doing it and you're at the top of the food chain, but the only thing that says you're at the top of the food chain is because you got a couple numbers in the bank account, but your numbers don't quantify for the rest of your life.
Well, I mean, though, let's say like it's one thing to be. Nothing is that, you know, if you ain't being put up there by us. And if you do get put up there by us and you forget that you being put up there by us, and I don't mean me, I just mean like the people that actually go, yo, that cosign, that say that's the authentic. If you forget that, man, when all these people have literally tired of you, they're gonna switch you off and you're gonna come back to the same spot. You know what I mean? And that's key. And you know, your example just like goes back to, I love it when people go to me, you know. But you know, people come to your side, or because it's you. You know, you. I say, but yo, I literally built this for the culture. I did it for the music, and I never knew it would be this big.
And the question is, where did you think? Why else would we come? Because at the end of the day, it's like
I just don't want to cover your face just in case it's covered.
More than anything, what people don't understand is that what makes Russell Simmons is because he's Russell Simmons, and he was there when he managed Run DMC. He put out Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? Fat Farm, all of that. You know what I'm saying? He is so embedded in the culture that nothing can happen without him or him being mentioned in one way or another. And it's the same thing about you. It's like, hip hop is not hip hop if you were never there. South African hip hop.
But you know,
to where it is now, because you need to understand, like, think about it. when you were doing Squatter, when you're doing Squatter, how many rappers were like doing it like you cats were doing it? How many rappers were aspiring to drive the cars that you guys were driving, live the lifestyle that you were living, the girls that you were getting? You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? That whole scope of things. How many cats were doing that? To a point where now, like, you got cats driving Ferraris, Bentleys, all of that. That just sets the bar to just say,
it only gets better.
It only gets better.
But we have to start off with we had to start off with the TTs, the drop top TTs. But it only gets better. Niggas is gonna be having planes in 10 years.
Exactly.
If we continue.
Exactly.
But that's only if we keep it inside though. That's only if we literally own it. If that's only if we claim what we need to claim for whoever needs to get the claim. You know, I know everybody's chasing what they're chasing and trying to live, but that's the only way it's gonna work. You know what I mean? And I think, you know, this for me it's this ownership shit, man. I just say that the only way we gotta own. I gotta stand up and go. I'm saying this again. Stilo does this. I do this. When an opportunity comes, I know what to throw. What opportunity to throw where? When an opportunity, Stilo knows where to throw. Let's not try be who we not.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's the game is made out of like who we are, and what people don't understand is that even if you've made the example you've made, the work that it took to get to even what I'm doing now, you know, and the risks that it's taken and the sacrifices that it's, because I'm not rapping. I'm not dropping bars and trying to get shows. And that's how I knew how to make money. Remember, it's one thing to do it just because. Now, when you break away from how you know, it's like me, I'm taking the rap from you, Stilo. I'm taking everything. I'm taking the endorsements, I'm saying, but go still live life. Go still have a family. Go still like have a prospect of driving a car and living here. I'm taking all this rap shit away. I literally move all that shit away. And like, you know, but you know, I'm still living the life that I'm
still gonna be jiggy.
Exactly. you still gonna
I'm still gonna be jiggy. Take it all away. I'm
still gonna be jiggy. But the point is that take away things that we know how to make money from. And maybe if you do that, I'm saying, you know what's a long career? A career is like, I never allowed the industry to say you fell off. I never allowed the industry to say we taking away where we put you. I said, I'm gonna take it away from me before it tells me that I gotta go. And that's
nobody likes an overstaying visitor.
Exactly, you know what I mean?
Don't visit too long.
Exactly. So whenever you literally walk away, that means that you don't walk away from rap, you walk away from how you know how to make a living. And that means that whatever you gotta go
I just thought of a Squatter line where somebody in Squatter says, pack your shit and leave.
That's clever, you know what I mean? You pack your shit and leave, B. Literally like they go, not only do you leave that what people see, but you leave what you know makes you money.
Yeah, definitely.
So what people don't understand is that for us to be here, for me to say, yo, Stilo, there's an opportunity, there's a money opportunity here, and reach out whoever I reach out to with like different rappers. For me to be big enough to go, I ain't trying to keep this money, but to go, this money has to be planted in the right places in the culture with the right people who are relevant at that time. For me to do that, you know, it's literally like almost like saying there's a lot of sacrifice, there's a lot of maturity that comes with it, and
a lot,
you know what I mean. So cats don't get it. They go, they go, cause you slick. That's why he gonna fucks with you. I say, nigga, if I was slick, you got a lot of OGs. That aren't doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, there's a lot of OGs that's just like also just boring. You feel me? Like, I feel like that's one thing we don't address. Some cats is just boring. You feel me? Like, we can't be out here just dapping you because you're old. Don't work like that, Pops. Pops, you gotta earn the stripe to be dapped by a young nigga. Being old don't make you dappable. Miss my dap.
It's not the dap it's not adaptable.
If I haven't been dapping you for the past 5 years, 10 years, don't hold your breath for a dap from me. Miss me. Mango flight that dap. Mango flight.
Yo, man, Stilo D. I'm glad we got it caught up. Quarter,
Yeah.
the album is finally out. You know,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like I spoke to you when you dropped the mixtape.
Yeah,
almost
yeah,
2
yeah.
years ago. 2 years ago,
That's
you know.
wild.
Yeah, you know.
That's 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yo, I need to pick up the pace, man.
You know, I think it was 2
Yeah.
years ago, and for me, I think you literally took a journey. You know, I'm about to drop a tape, and there's a line where I go, just because you got bars, don't mean you're ready for the scars to have a table with the stars. Anyone can pick a mic, but success is a journey. Are you ready for the hike? Are you built? Does your hustle match your hype? Are you built for this fight? You've literally, you did that. You did that. You know? It's exactly, when I say that, when people hear that on this incubator thing I'm working on, when people hear that, I'm talking about cats like you. You literally positioned yourself and you built yourself for the fight, and you never lived off the hype that it's boys and bugs. You literally said, yo, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'ma go do this thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I wish you more success, my brother.
I appreciate it, King. Thank you.
Keep doing the damn thing.
Appreciate
Stilo Magolide, Tropicana jig.
Yo,
In
baby,
fact,
no.
just so you know, we ain't gonna make this. I can get it for free. By the way, I already got it, but I can get it for free.
When you see me,
I can get it for
don't
free.
hesitate. Hit me up. I got a lot in the boot.
I can get it for free.
Okay, just don't steal the car. Don't break into my car.
I can get it for free, but here we are. It's to you, my brother.
I appreciate it, King.
I know Les ran away with it, but
No,
like
Elias,
you
bro.
know the Elias.
Cats from the north, B.
Cats from the north. You know, I'm buying 2 copies actually. Oh, I've already given the other.
Yeah.
I'm buying one for my partner and this other. That's what it is. You know, we got to keep the money inside.
Keep it inside. Tropicana jig, Stilo
You know,
Magolide. Go to all the music stores, hound them. And I'm saying, just tell them, yo, man, we need that. We need that album, Tropicana jig. You know what I'm saying? Let's buy it out. You know what I mean? In the words of Ricky Rick, buy it out all over. Tropicana jig, hashtag buy it out, Tropicana jig. It's a movement. Let's take it to the top. It's a move. You already know. Stilo Magolide.
Boom. Out it. That's my G.